Hi, I'm Carly. Uh, I guess I should start with how things started. I've always loved Japan since I was little, and like a lot of people, my interest in Japan started with manga and grew from there. Manga and anime. My interest exploded because of Rurouni Kenshin, of all things. Dragon Ball Z, uh, Detective Conan, or Case Closed, as we call it in the States. There's tons and tons and tons of manga I read and anime I watched. And then it led into bigger questions as I became older. Where did these patterns come from? Why do people live like this? Is this real? Is this how people actually live? I became really interested in the culture and the people. When I was 16, I finally came here for the first time. I went with my father and my stepmother, and I knew at that moment this was my home. I was meant to be here. And I've been fighting since I was 16 to be back here. When I was 25, I returned with my mother, and she said to me, I finally understand. This is where you're meant to be. When I was 27, I studied abroad for 4.5 months in Chiba, which is just northeast of Tokyo. It's a quite a large area actually. Tokyo's not that big if you look at the map. I studied abroad in Chiba, which they called Tokyo at the time. I didn't realize it was different. And I loved it. I thought if I'm going to live there, I should at least try it out first. And I came here and I went to Makuhari, which is kind of close to the airport when you fly into Narita Airport. It's about an hour outside of Narita Airport. And I just fell in love. I knew this was where I was meant to be. It was like coming home, but to a home that I had never known before. Uh, so I came back. It took me 4 years, but I finally made it home. It still makes me emotional. I've been here for almost 2 years, and I still get emotional over the fact that I've come home. Uh, there's so many things to talk about, but I don't really know what anybody's even interested in knowing. Life here in Japan, expectations here in Japan, working in Japan. What are you guys interested in even knowing about here? There's so many things to talk about, so many beautiful things, hard things, incredible things, trying things, opening a bank account, finding work, what work is actually like. And I mean, I'm an English teacher, so that's a really specific type of employment, but I know a little bit about other kinds of employment, what the requirements are. Um, I don't know if anybody's out there, but if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them.